What's your good cop story? Obviously, there are many law enforcement officers who have done terrible things, but there are times when an officer goes out of their way to be kind or of service. Any stories to share? I'll start. It was one of those long, fatting evenings in a small Idaho town where the sunset bleeds into twilight almost without you noticing. I was driving to see my boyfriend, my mind already there, not on the dashboard. My sister had borrowed my car earlier and must have switched my headlights off auto. I didn't realize they were off until the red and blues flashed in my mirror. My stomach sank. I pulled over, fumbling for my registration in the gloom. The officer's flashlight approached, a beam cutting through the dusky interior. He was polite, standard issue. "License and registration, ma'am." As I handed them over, the light washed over my arms, which were, as usual, a canvas of deep purple and yellowing bruises from kickboxing. My anemia makes me bruise like a peach. He noticed. I saw his eyes flicker, then return to mine. He became chatty. "Big plans tonight?" he asked, his tone casual but his posture a little more attentive. "Just heading to see my boyfriend," I said, trying to sound light. There was a delicate pause. He leaned down slightly, his voice dropping, careful and neutral. "Those bruises, everything okay at home?" I understood immediately. The world narrowed to that open window. I felt a rush of heat, embarrassment, then a sudden, chilling understanding of what he was seeing, what story he was reading on my skin. "Oh, no," I stammered, almost laughing from nerves. "I'm a kickboxer, and I have anemia. I just bruise really easily." He nodded slowly, a professional mask in place, but his eyes softened just a fraction. "All right," he said. "Sit tight for a moment." He walked back to his cruiser. Those minutes felt long. I watched him in the rear view, not running my plates, but just sitting. I wondered if he was calling it in, if my explanation wasn't enough. Part of me felt frustrated. I told the truth. But another, smaller part was strangely touched. Someone was looking, really looking. When he returned, he had my documents, and in his other hand, 2 small pieces of paper. No ticket. "Here you go," he said, handing back my license. Then he offered the papers. One was a coupon for a free sundae at the local creamery. The other was a discreet business card for the Regional Women's Resource Center with a 24-hour hotline number. He met my gaze, and for the first time, he looked less like an officer and more like a person. A little embarrassed, even. "I believe you," he said, his voice low and sincere. "I just wanted you to have this, just in case. I'd probably be too shy to tell someone if I was being hurt, and I'm a cop." He almost chuckled at himself. "I'll be on patrol in this area until about 2 a.m. Please turn your headlights on. Have a great night." He gave a short, kind nod and walked away. I sat there for a full minute, holding the coupon and the card. The card wasn't an accusation. It was a silent, profound offer of an escape hatch, a message that said, "I see you, and if you need it, there is a way out." The coupon was the bridge back to normalcy, a gesture of pure, simple kindness. I drove the rest of the way with my lights brightly on, the card tucked into my sun visor. I didn't need its services, but his profound